and welcome to Like Totally Vegan. Today we're going to be making Jello pudding pops. Remember those when you were a kid and how yummy they were? Well, they're back and they're vegan and they're delicious. And it's really interesting. Jello, regular Jello is gelatin, that's not vegan, but they're instant pudding and they're cooked pudding, totally vegan. You just have to add vegan milk. The trick with the instant pudding is that you have to use less milk. It's something to do with a thickening agent. But if you're doing the cooked pudding, you can use the regular amount of milk, just veganize the milk. Another thing is not all the flavors are vegan, so be sure to read the box and the information and ingredients so that you don't accidentally eat something that's not vegan. But today we're using the vanilla, but you can use chocolate. I know chocolate is vegan. And I like using the vanilla because then you can add little sprinkles, which are kind of fun. And again, with the sprinkles, be sure that you get them that are vegan. The ones that are kind of flat, they're not shiny, they're vegan because the shininess comes from confectioner's glaze, which is not vegan. So, let's get started. Step is to spray your popsicle mold with oil. Something mild like canola oil. And that helps them pop out. Just a little squirt here and there. You can also, instead of these popsicle forms, you can actually use an ice tray and just put a little spoon into each ice cube and you have little tiny popsicles, which is fun too. So those are all ready to go. And now I've measured out 1 cup of chilled vegan milk, and make sure it's unsweetened because this Jello stuff is already super sweet. And I'm using the Trader Joe's soy beverage, which is totally organic, unsweetened, and very affordable. So just pour in that 1 cup, and then I'm going to measure out another ½ cup. You see here I kind of clipped off the corner here so it doesn't kind of shoot out and get gloppy. It pours a lot nicer. Alright, so that's ready to go. And then we're going to put the powder, the Jello powder, right into this mixture. Again, make sure that the flavor that you use is vegan. If you use chocolate, you can maybe do like a Rocky Road with some like vegan mini marshmallows and some nuts and things. There's so many creative ways to make these Jello pudding pops, or just plain, which is also good. So I'm using a mixer. We're going to mix this up so it's all mixed. And I'm going to start adding just a little splash of milk here and there till all the ½ cup is done. And thick it is. If you don't want it this texture, you can use less milk for it to be thicker. If you want it to be thinner, you can add more milk to it. But I like this on a little bit on the loose side because it's going to go into the pop. So now I'm going to add the vegan rainbow sprinkles. And you can add, just kind of eyeball it, or you can add like 2 tablespoons or as much as you want, depending on how many you want in there. I mean, this is very sweet, so I don't put a ton in, just a little crunch here and there, and mix it together. The lid's on, and if any squish out, then we just wipe it off with this moist sponge. Actually, it looks pretty good. And then we just stick it in the freezer. I like to freeze it at least 3 hours and enjoy. There's still some inside the bowl, so it makes a lot extra. But if it makes a little mess, it's okay. Alright, so as you see, they're nice and frozen. And now we can get them out of the molds. And I have this bowl of very warm water, just from tap water. And we're going to put it in there just for a bit to kind of get them nice and loose. There. Voila. Isn't that pretty and so delicious? Alright, now it's time for the fun part, the tasting. You have to be careful because you don't want to leave it in that hot water for too long because it will get too melty. Let's try it. It's like eating a rainbow. So good. The little sprinkles add a nice crunch. Very yummy. And these are fun little popsicle holders because this is a little straw that you can just sip as it melts. You can just drink it out of the bottom there. All right. Well, thank you for watching, and I hope you use this recipe and totally impress your friends with these delicious pudding pops. Thanks for watching. Bye.